All right, so how would I describe Curtis Sheen? Curtis is like a camp counselor who never, ever, ever went home and lives at camp 24 hours a day, every day, all day long. He has one of the biggest hearts and one of the kindest guys I've ever met. Um, just an all around good guy.
Curtis is great with kids. He's a fun-loving guy. I'm very impressed with him. He's a young individual. He's got drive and motivation, and all he does is he cares about the kids.
Funny and a good coach.
Curtis has been a huge influence in our lives anyway, and I can tell you multitude of others. I mean, there's not a kid you can walk by in our neighborhood that doesn't like, hi Curtis, hi Curtis, hi Curtis, hey, are we doing this, Curtis, hey. This kid arranges so much stuff. Sorry, Curtis, for calling you a kid. I keep doing that. I'm so sorry. You're not a kid. You're a grown man. But to me, you will always be that kid that, I don't know, just was always there and always helping the kids out.
He has a special way with just connecting with people, and I would say probably bringing the best out in people. And I'm honored to talk about Curtis because I think he's a great human being. And I wish we had more people and more coaches like Curtis.
I've known Curtis Sheen for approximately 8 years. And in all the years I've known him, he's just been the most wonderful, caring person to my children and all children.
Curtis Sheen is one of the most kind, loyal, caring friends I have. He always puts other people's needs in front of his own.
I mean, all around pretty cool guy, just super chill. Not many people you can just be around and they make you feel as good as when you're around Curtis, so.
He's got a good sense of humor, nice guy.
Well, he's a big, big kid.
That too?
Curtis is like the awesomest guy ever.
Oh, sure.
Okay, we call him Uncle Curtis now.
Well, Curtis is one of the most funny, kind-hearted people I know. He loves everyone.
Wonderful with youth. He's also quite good with conflict situations.
I have never seen a baseball coach who is so giving of himself to his team. After so many games where his team may have lost or didn't play as well as they would have liked, rather than letting them get down, Curtis would pull out water balloons and sacrifice his own self, let them chase him around with water pistols or water balloons and just take it out on him. And he made sure that even if they had a rough game, they had fun at the end of the game.
He's coached my boys for the last 2 years, and he's very motivational. He teaches them the love for the game. He really gets them hyped up. Curtis is a good guy.
He was our coach for baseball, and we all helped raise money for some charity. Yep.
And then what happened when he raised the money?
We got to pie him in the face, and he dressed up as a princess.
Was that funny?
Yeah.
Was he good as a coach?
Yes.
As soon as Curtis asked, the first thing I thought of, I've known Curtis for a lot of years now, and the first thing I thought of was here actually, so we came by here. This here is Montgomery Park, where when my oldest son was only 3, came out to play ball for the first time. And my son was a little shy, didn't want to play some ball. Didn't want to get off the bench, but wanted to watch, but really, really, really wanted to play, but didn't want to play. But Curtis was the kid that broke him out of that shell. Curtis got him on the field, and Curtis made him realize that he's a good ball player. And my son played ball for years and years. Man blossomed from this little kid who just wanted to be involved to this man who can problem solve and deal with maybe your problem child. I know my kids aren't easy, but he's always gotten through to them, right? Right, Dill? He's always been a good one to talk to, right? And my kids even know now, 10 years later, that if they needed to talk to somebody, Curtis is somebody they can and should go to. I encourage it, don't I? It's a very good thing. He, between the baseball and working a full-time job and doing all the other little things he does with the church group and all of these kids in the neighborhood, they just love him. But besides all that, this guy still has time to raise money for kids who are sick, or even just a kid who can't afford baseball. You know, not a lot of people will take the time to do that. Curtis makes the time to do that. Like I said, the influence he's had on all of us is just huge, and this guy is going to go far in life. Curtis is going to rock.
I know that several times I've been at the park and I've heard his team like break out into song and dance, and it's really refreshing.
I remember for Julian's birthday this year, he took time out of his day to come up and spend some time with us and give Julian a card for his birthday, and it was so appreciated. He's a wonderful guy. Thanks, Curtis.
He drives me home after these stressful days and always laughs and jokes with me and puts a smile on my face, reminding me how great my kids are, never asking for a dime because he knows I have 2 kids and I'm not in a very good space with money.
Okay, so this one time, I was at the youth program that Curtis runs, and there's a heated moment where this kid was just kind of aggravating me to do something, and I didn't want to do it, and Curtis told me to leave the room because I was pretty heated about it, and so I kicked the chair backwards. Didn't realize that the kid was sitting right behind me. Hit the kid. Kid got up in my face. Curtis stood up immediately, came over and said, "Look, guys, like you guys have this place here to come chill whenever you need like a safe place to go to just let go, and it's a soft place to fall if you need to here, and you guys just want to do this." And it's like he doesn't want anything bad to happen to anybody. It's just one of those kind of people.
Well, he let me drive his car when I first got my G1. I didn't total the car, but I did hit the brakes when I seen one coming up from behind. And he didn't have a heart attack. So yeah, that's Curtis.
When my sister passed away, he took my brother and I to laser tag.
I remember one time when Curtis took me and my brother to Laser Mania, and we had a ton of fun. He's really an amazing guy.
And my name is Ryan Rucci, and I coached with Curtis.
My name is Todd.
Connor.
I'm Jennifer.
I'm Dylan Lister.
Steph Sutton.
My name's Tammy Short.
Dylan McKay and
Tiffany Moore.
Glenn.
My name's Amanda.
Preston Swayze.
Darren Swayze.
He will put forth 100% effort every day, and he will shock you every day as well. Go, Curtis, go.